He's certainly cueing well, though. Just a couple of mistakes in each frame. The first ultimately wasn't expensive. The second obviously was. What a great view of the Templedrum and the big crowd here, which is going to be even more sizable and raucous tomorrow. When we're down to 4 players, all eyes trained on the one table. One of the best atmospheres in this sport, if not the best.
And now a chance to perhaps promote hopefully 3 or 4 reds into the open. Okay, he's still in perfect position, but I thought he could have attempted to maybe do a wee bit more in terms of pushing reds into the open off of that shot. Still okay. Nah, it's unlucky, isn't it? Might still have one to left centre, but where does the pink go on its own spot to spoil it? Unfortunate. Still on it though. Big shot. Don't want to repeat the tribulations of the last frame, having held a good lead and missed a red to this same pocket.
Robertson has been largely outplayed so far this evening. Managed to pinch that second frame when he was given the opportunity to get back into it. But it's his opponent who's dictating terms so far. That said, of course, imperative now that he goes on to clinch this frame at this visit. He would have come into it feeling good about his chances, given that he has beaten Robertson very recently in the Xi'an Grand Prix over this best-of-9 distance, 5-2. Well, stopped in his tracks there because I don't think he's on his intended red. Still got one.
55.
Yeah, it was a bad shot, that, wasn't it? I mean, he should still get this and he's fine. But it was a bad shot, that last one. You want to be on the short side of the positional aspect of it rather than losing the cue ball.
And as a result of that, he's now more awkward than he would have liked to have been on this black, and the frame's not won yet. There's still 75 there.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, every shot feels like a bit of a ordeal and an event. Here's another big shot coming up.
63.
Pretty much frame ball.
He's missed an easier one than this into this pocket already this evening in the first frame. — This time, though, he's got it, and that should suffice for 2-1. And he certainly deserves to be in front of that, there's no doubt. He could easily be 3-0 to the good, and Robertson would be in all kinds of trouble. But he's taken these well, particularly given the way in which he lost the previous frame. It's been a good comeback, and Robertson,
70.
at the moment, not able to impose his game this evening. And that's down to the quality of Yuan Sijiun snooker. Would have taken a lot from coming through a tight one with Murphy, who's been playing out of his skin of late. Quite simply, this is the biggest match of Yuan Sijiun's career to date. If he wins it, he'll be in his second ranking semi-final, but the first was the Gibraltar Open. This is a much bigger deal. Outscoring his opponent 2-1 thus far.
86.
And this is the kind of snooker that got Stephen Hendry excited when he first saw him and made him feel that he could be the heir apparent to Ding Junhui. He's been rather inconsistent
92.
since turning pro, but he's certainly playing nicely now. And looking for his 5th century of the tournament. Ah, shame. Not quite the cannon he wanted.
99.
Cross double, maybe. He's got it. Well played. And he thoroughly deserves it. This has been a terrific break. A brilliant even 100 from Yuan Sijiun. What a way to bounce back from the disappointment of losing frame 2, which he really should have won. He's back in front of Neil Robertson, deservedly, 2-1.